April fans, welcome back to What's in the Bag. We're with the shotmaker Melling. Shotmaker or magician?
Whichever one you want to call me, pal.
Shotmaker, innit?
I've been called a lot worse, so you can call me whatever you like.
I've called it, you know. Shotmaker's nice, I think.
Yeah, if you can make them. I just can't make them this week.
You make enough, pal, don't worry about that. Right, we're going to do What's in the Bag. Chris Melling's just signed a new deal with Q-Tech. You can tell because it's on the bag. Let's get the cues out, Chris, and then we'll go through it all, pal.
Yeah, there's quite a few different ones in here, Carlos.
You've only just signed with them, right?
Yeah, a few weeks ago I signed with Q-Tech. I've got me mini butt extension, if I can open it. Sometimes put that on the back, depending on what kind of shots I need to play. And then I've got the 6-inch extension as well,
Right.
which I use.
You never play with the extension on, do you?
Now and again, sometimes, it just depends. And then we've got...
Oh, you come like Tiger Woods. There's some cues in here, pal.
Yeah, there's a few. We've got the new Q-Tech butt, one of the new cues that have just come out.
Right. You're not using that one though, right?
No. And then this is the shaft that goes on the end with
Synergy, right?
the Signature. Yep, this is the 11.8.
Right, just lay them on the table for a minute. Let's get them all out. Let's have a look.
That's the 11.8 Signature.
Just chuck them all on the table and then we'll go through them one by one.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's the break cue. Why have you got so many cues? Well, I know
I don't
why,
know
'cause you
really.
play every cue
I
sport known to man.
I play that many games, I guess.
Oh, that looks pretty. We'll have
That's
a
a
look
beautiful
at that.
cue, is that one?
Yeah, chuck it on the deck, pal.
You can move your jacket if you want, Shag.
Yeah, sorry, I'll just move my stuff. Sorry, I didn't know you come like Tiger Woods. What's that thing you just pulled out?
Oh, that's special. That's special, is that one?
What is it? Right, that's all the cues.
That's all the cues. Now we've got some wipes.
Yeah, we'll get back to that in a minute, pal. Chill out. Right, cues. Let's go to the first one.
Yeah, we haven't finished yet, pal. We haven't finished yet.
okay,
There's
we'll
still
go back
more.
to this then.
There's more.
More tricks in the magician's bag, like Mary Poppins.
There we go, and that's for the butt end of
What
this
is
one.
it?
It's a Marty Carey jump cue. So when you've got a close jump shot,
How
you
close?
can jump within centimetres.
Really?
Yeah, really close. I've actually seen Marty Carey do the jump shot near enough touching ball.
Can you do it?
I can get close, yeah.
Well, we'll have a look at the end of this
Oh,
video. We'll
cheers for
stick one
setting
in. Right, let's have a look. Playing cue. So this is the cue that you are using now to play Nineball.
Yeah, this is a new cue that they've given me, and I played Nineball with this one. It's got the 11.8 shaft, Synergy shaft, and it's also got the Kamui soft. The Kamui medium tip. It had the Kamui soft on,
Right.
but I changed that this week because I was struggling. I've now got the Kamui medium tip on it.
No wrap on the cue? Not
No
for you?
wrap, no. It catches on my side, on my shirts when I'm playing, so
Right.
coming from a snooker background and pool background, you don't have wrap on a cue, so it just felt strange to me.
What about the weight? Do you have a clue?
Not a clue.
I know, but English 8-ball, you always used the dead light cue, didn't you?
Yeah, my English 8-ball cue were 12.5 ounces.
Wow.
So that was like mega light, and it was only an 8mm tip.
It's incredible to think you can make a cue that light.
Yeah, and I actually played Nineball with it. I beat Steve Davis on TV playing Nineball with it.
I remember that.
And
years ago. What year was that?
I played snooker with it as well.
What year was that when
That
you beat
was
Davis?
2001.
2001. Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
Right, so you've took the weight out of the cue, so we're guessing it's probably about 8.
Yeah, I think it's about 18. There's
Yeah,
no
18.
weight in it whatsoever.
Right.
I like a lighter cue as possible, so we decided to take all the weight out.
Right, break cue.
Break cue is
Breach,
the
looks like the breach, yep.
It's a breach. Yeah, it's a great break cue. It hits the break great. Lots of power, lots of control. Yeah, really happy with that. And it's just got a regular brake shaft on it. And
it's just come with the tip that Q-Tech supply.
Yeah, it's just come with everything that these cues come with. I just keep apart from changing the tip to a Kamui, because I'm sponsored by Kamui.
Okay.
I use their tips.
Right, I can see 2 thin shafts. We'll come back to that because I know what they're for. So let's just move over to the other cue. This nice brown one. What's this?
Yeah, this is another Q-Tech butt. This I use for Chinese 8-ball.
Okay.
I really like the look on this butt. It's really nice, and it's light. It doesn't have any weight in it again, and it plays beautiful, to be honest. I also use one of the 3 shafts with it as well.
I'm led to believe that cue there is only available in Asia though, right?
It's only available in China, yes.
Yeah, for Chinese 8-ball.
Yeah,
right.
that's correct.
Looks very nice. And what shaft is next to that? That's for the propel jump
That's
cue?
for the propel jump cue, yeah. One of the best jump cues I've ever used in my life. It's so easy to jump the ball with it, no matter how close you are within reason. I've only played maybe 5 or 6 jump shots with it in matches, and I've hit every one of them. It is beautiful.
Yeah, I've actually used it myself. It is very, very easy to jump the ball with. Right, before we talk about this mad jump cue again, let's go back to these 2 shafts you've got in the middle, the thin ones.
Yeah, these
Talk us through that.
Well, one of them specially made for English pool, for English 8-ball, and playing the Ultimate Pool series. So this first one is a 9mm tip.
Right.
One of a kind. It's only just been made, especially for me. And I actually won the Scottish Pool Series at my first ever attempt using this shaft.
So this is like a
week.
prototype for
Yeah,
English
it's
8-ball.
the only one that's ever been made
Right.
at 9mm.
So you're testing it out,
Yeah.
seeing where you go with it. If you like it, you're going to use it.
Well, I'm going to use it anyway, English
Okay.
8-ball. That's the agreement. And, you know, I couldn't have started any better, really, winning the first time I played in with it.
What butt do you put that on?
I use this grey one.
Oh, so you put it on there and you use
Yeah.
it as well?
Yeah, because I can only use this one in China. This has to be used in China, where this has to be used everywhere else.
Right, and it feels all right? It just
Yeah,
feels...
it feels fine, yeah. The only thing that's different for me is obviously sometimes when you're queuing, certain butts feel lighter than other ones, and you know, but it plays great, to be fair.
Right, and what about the shaft next? Oh no, what tip have you got on that English pool?
They've all got Kamui softs on, or Kamui mediums.
So it's Kamui
Every
soft
single
or
one of them.
medium?
Yeah, every playing shaft has a Kamui soft or a Kamui medium.
Right.
Obviously playing English pool, the balls are lighter, you're playing on a smaller table, so you don't really need a responsive tip.
And that shaft, that looks a little thicker. What's that for?
That's a 10.5. That's for you know, just playing different games. If I want to play one pocket at the Derby City or anything like that, and sometimes I haven't really used it that much. I've really used the 11.8, but I may choose to use that in the future. Just depends. Obviously, when you're playing American pool, you spin the ball a lot, and if the shaft's thinner, then you've got to be more accurate, especially if you're under the pump, under the pressure, and you need to hit the centre of the cue ball. I think the 11.8 is the better shaft of the two.
Right, and obviously we know the brown cue, this one here, is for Chinese 8-ball. What shaft do you stick on that to play Chinese 8-ball?
Again, the 11.8.
So the one you play 9-ball with, you just stick on there?
Yeah, because I'm used to that, and obviously they're the same size ball.
Right.
Again, I may use the 10.5. I don't know yet until I get to China and play the game. I have got a table at home which I'm going to be practicing on next week.
Because you're going to China next month, is it?
I'm going on the 26th, the evening of the 26th.
Oh, this month, March,
yeah,
sorry,
this
yeah.
month.
Wow.
Yeah, my schedule's horrendous.
Well, this is what you get for playing all the cue sports, Chris.
I
What do you
know,
expect? When was the last time you went to China playing Chinese 8-ball?
Probably 4 years ago. The last time I went, I lost. It was kind of a challenge match. I played one of the top players in China, raced to 100 over 3 days, and I was winning for 2 days, and then he beat me on the last day. I think I was just absolutely drained, to be honest. But he's one of the best players in China, a great guy off the table as well. And that was the last time I went. That was about 4 years ago.
Wow. Right, let's talk about this mad jump cue. That looks like some sort of fishing rod or something.
Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy one. When I was in Vegas, Marty Carey actually came up to me and Jason Shaw. He said, would you like to have a go with one of my jump cues? I'll give you one each. And I was like, well, this looks a bit weird. And he just looks totally different, but he does the job. This is for jump shots when you're real close in, you know, like literally an inch away from a ball. You
Be careful, because I'm going to make you have a go. So
I know, that's why I said an inch and not a centimetre. So I know what you're like. I've known you a long time. So yeah, I mean, I've actually seen Marty Carey do this shot near enough touching ball, and I've seen him put the cue ball here. Jason will tell you the same, and he surrounds the balls with 4 balls touching, more or less, and he just bangs it like that, and he just jumps straight over and hits the ball.
That is mental.
It's scary.
I've never even seen it. Is it dead light?
Yeah, really light, yeah.
Right,
I mean,
okay.
it probably weighs about 8 ounces, if that.
Wow, so that's all the stuff in his bag. Let's go back over to the bag. Obviously, he's got his cue wipes, he's got his extensions. Anything else you've got in there? Towels, gloves?
Yeah, just got. No, I don't really use towels. My hands don't get sticky.
Don't use a glove, do you?
Got some sandpaper, different kinds of sandpaper, all different sizes and different, you know, material, just to sort the tip out. Some toilet roll just in case. things get disastrous.
What's that for? I don't want to ask.
Yeah, just for blowing your nose.
Mid-session.
Mid-session.
Beep.
I don't know what else I've got in here actually. I don't think I've got much else. I've got Kamui patch.
Kamui patch. So he uses
Yeah.
Kamui tip. He uses Kamui chalk.
Yeah, yes, sometimes uses a Kamui chalk. I'm a bit umming and ahhing with the chalk because certain tips it doesn't stick to.
Okay.
And what happens is sometimes it sticks to the ball, but I mean it is good. Do you know what I mean? Depending on what tip you use.
Yeah, and what game, the climate and all.
Yeah,
I've
that's
heard
it.
that before actually.
Yeah, but it is good stuff, real good stuff.
Right, Chris. Thank you for showing the pool fans. Obviously, you're one of the most followed pool players out there because of your crazy shots and all that. But I think it's time to see this jump shot, isn't it?
I knew that was coming.
Right, set the shot up. It's quite far away, that, Chris. Now, we'll let you start there, okay?
It's about 1.5 inches, 2 inch. We'll try it. I've not used it for a long time,
Right,
so...
listen, Chris, do not rip the table. This is the match
I
table.
won't. There you go, straight
Right,
over it.
let's get a little bit closer.
Little bit
That
closer.
popped easy, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's a bit closer.
That is close, that is close. Do you want to chalk it, son?
Yeah, it's all right. It's chalked.
All right, okay. All right, let's go again.
There you go. It's so easy to play the shot.
That's incredible.
Do you want me to go a bit closer?
Yeah, go a bit closer. What's the ferrule made out of?
You've got to check how close this is.
Right. Look at that. Look how close that is. That is probably about thickness of your finger, I would say. Let's go.
Must have some small fingers.
Little finger.
Well,
Nearly.
I caught the one ball, but I jumped over the ball.
That is unbelievable. What a jump cue. Chris, thanks a lot for doing this.
You're welcome.
Good luck in China.
Cheers, pal. Thank you.